I like to call this technique exchange buttonholes. And I don't think you have anything about it in the binder, but I don't think you need that because it's you just work buttonholes in both the right front and the left front. And the reason is that you then can put a strip of buttons onto a ribbon. I use grosgrain ribbon and use whatever buttons you want to. And you can take them out if you're going to wash the garment and the buttons won't wash so well, or just have fun with changing the buttons. So I think it's a fun technique. Here is where it exists on this little vest. So here's the ribbon. I just really like these buttons. I got them at Joann's, but they're fun. So you can see I'm putting them through this side of the buttonhole, that side of the garment, and now this side of the garment. And nobody would ever know that you have got a surprise on the inside of the way you did your buttons. So let's see another kind of button. For the next one, I chose these buttons that somebody made and gave to me. They've been in the button drawer a long time. They're made of Fimo. And I didn't ever work with Fimo. It was so extremely popular a few years ago to make pins and buttons and everything out of them. But they're really clever, and they just have never fit on anything I've worn. But I think they're perfect here. So if you want the last buttoning to go right over left, like I choose for women's garments, then you'd put the button through on the left front first, and then take it over to the right front. And you might say, well, would you ever leave your garment open then? Would that look strange? That you have your buttons still on your right side and your buttons are there on your left side? I don't think so. In fact, I could have done that to show you. Now I button through there, if more likely if the garment was going to stay closed. What if I wear this vest and sometimes I like it open? What would that look like this way? And of course, you could have as many ribbons as you wanted with different kinds of buttons. Okay, so that's the way it would be. I would have no problem with that, frankly. I don't think that, if I wear it open. Okay, I call that exchange buttons.